the last time I spoke to you, you gave me an absolutely incredible story about Get Him to the Greek. So I am hoping today that you could do the same for me for 21 Jump Street. Because what I find in both of those films that you're in it for one scene and it's low key, probably one of the funniest of the whole film. I just watched some of the clips on YouTube last night and you being like, okay, let's do that again and pretend you guys aren't weird. It's still laugh out loud hilarious. So just talk to me about like filming that scene with Jonah and Channing and what comes to mind.
It's funny you bring that movie up because
Because it made your career in a weird way, because that's how you met filming.
Yeah, I guess so. But I was thinking a lot, I've been talking to some friends about a project, and I just really miss big comedies that are just for comedy's sake. There's no lesson in them. There's nothing in besides real funny people trying to be really funny. And what was great about that movie, I mean, that was Chris and Phil. They're now doing this, and like you had Jonah, you had Channing, who was so funny. You had all these killers, but a funny
Channing is a revelation in this.
Yeah. He's also so funny. He's a super nice guy too.
Yeah. So
Dave
ahead,
Franco, you had Brie Larson. Right?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And murders.
Yeah.
But a funny story about that one was I was there for 3 weeks in New Orleans to shoot 2 scenes. And I had gotten dropped off, and it was the summer before New Girl, so my head was really spinning. We had shot the pilot. We were waiting to get picked up. I knew a lot was going to change in my life. And I was at like the hotel pool by myself, and I see this really nice suburban guy, and he walks up and he goes like, "Hi, you're Jake." And it was Rob Riggle. And he goes, "Hey, I'm Rob Riggle." And he goes, "You're in this movie too, friend?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "What are you up to? Are you here with family?" And I was like, "No, I'm alone." And he's like, "Okay, great." And he goes, "Here, I'm here with my lovely wife." And this really nice woman waved, and he goes, "I'm taking her to the airport at 12. What's your room number? Perhaps we'll get lunch." And I said, "Yeah, great." So I gave him my room number. At 12:01, there was a pounding on my door as if I was being attacked. And I opened the door, and Riggle's standing there with Moonshine. And he's like, "This Moonshine came from Channing. Let's go." And he and I partied for, I think, 40 hours straight. And I just remember there was like a moment where it was like 6 a.m. We're both either naked.
Oh, hey, Rob, I'm Jake, by the way. I didn't get your name.
We're in a sauna. And I was like, have these glimpses of blacking out where I'm like, this is the wildest 40 hours I've had in a while. And then that kind of got me into the mode of like, all right, everybody in the cast would go out and hang and party and have fun.
Yeah.
Rob became a friend for life.